Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I did an eye look using the new Morphe M5R palette. I really like this palette. It's really pigmented. Look at these. Look at those shimmers. The one on my pinky. These are so beautiful. I really like this palette. So I just wanted to quickly do an introduction just because this video is going to be a voiceover. And I have to leave like right now. So I just wanted to get this intro filmed for you guys. And just tell you that I really do like that palette. And it's really great. It's brand new, so if it's still in stock, then I would definitely recommend you guys picking it up. It's so great. So I just wanted to throw that out there. So if you guys want to see how to get this look, then just keep watching. Starting off with the Makeup Forever Hydrating Base Primer. I'm just going to apply this all over my face. And now for foundation, I am going to be taking the Unique Mineral Touch foundation. I am in the shade Velour. I really like this foundation. I mentioned it in a couple other videos, and it's one of my favorites so far. For concealer, I'm going to be using the new the new Tarte Shape Tape in light neutral. I really love this concealer. It's so great. It's really full coverage. It's honestly just as good as everyone says it is. And I just recently picked up this highlight and contour palette from BH Cosmetics. It's honestly a really great palette for being pretty affordable. So I'm just going to take the first two light shades, mix them together, and just set my under eye with those. So now I'm just going to set the whole face with the Bare Minerals Powder Foundation in the shade Silk 14. I really like this powder foundation as well. It's not as full coverage as my MAC Studio Fix, but I think that it's just as good. It's really great powder. So now I'm just going to move on to the eyes, and I just recently picked up this Morphe palette. This is the 35R. So since this palette doesn't have shade names, you guys can just kind of see the colors that I'm using. Like I'm going to start with this light brown. This is the third one down, and this is going to be my transition shade. And now I'm going to go in with this like baby pukey kind of color. That's how I describe it. And I'm just going to start deepening up the crease now. I'm going to be using the same brush, just kind of blending everything out, making it look really seamless. You know how it goes. Now I'm just going to go in with this deeper dark brown shade and take my MAC 217 and just start deepening up the outer. And then I'm just blending everything out with my MAC 224 just to make sure that's all seamless and blend it out. So now I'm just going to take this matte white shade and I'm just going to clean up my brow bone with it just to make sure that everything's like cleaned up. So for the lid, I really didn't know what I wanted to do, so I just started with the two like champagne light shimmers, and I decided that I wanted to go a little bit darker, so I decided to take that gold right next to those two light shimmers just to deepen up the shimmers, taking that same dark shade that we used with my MAC 217. So now I'm going to go back in with that baby puke color, and I'm just going to blend everything out, make sure it's really seamless. And then I'm going to take the champagne color again and place this in my inner corner to really brighten up the inner corner. So now we're going to move on to the lower lash line, and honestly, I just really mixed all the colors that I used on my top, in my crease, all that jazz, and I just smote them out. Alright, so next I'm going to bronze up with Butter Bronzer. This is honestly my favorite bronzer ever. I've already hit pan on it. I'm going to contour, and I'm going to use that same BH Cosmetics contour and highlight palette that I used to set my under eyes. And I'm going to start with that like orangey top shade that I pointed at, and I'm going to start contouring the face. I really like this contour palette. It's really pigmented, so you got to be careful. So now I'm just going to take that first white shade and just kind of clean up all the places that I contoured. I'm going to clean up under my cheekbone, I'm going to clean up my nose, and just really highlight everything. Next for blush, I'm going to be taking the Milani Luminoso. Yeah, that's what that is. It's my favorite blush ever. And now I'm going to highlight with the Nicole Guerrero Anastasia Glow Kit. I cannot get away from this. I really can't. And I'm going to mix Kitty Cat and Daydream. Those are my two favorite shades from this palette. And I'm just going to highlight my cheekbones with those. Well, pretty much my whole face. I'm going to take the Kitty Cat highlight and just re-highlight my inner corner. So for lips today, I'm going to be using the Naked Lip Liner from Urban Decay and the NYX, what are these called? Soft Matte Creams, I think they're called, and this is in the shade London. I really love this shade. It's such a neutral shade. These wear, like, honestly amazing. I'm just setting the face with the Urban Decay Chill Setting Spray. And of course, just to be extra blinding, because that's the person I am, I'm just going to go over with Kitty Cat and just highlight a little bit more when it's a little bit wet. Completed look. I really hope you guys liked this. It's a little bit quicker of a video. I didn't want to make like a 20-minute makeup tutorial because that's what I tend to do. So yeah, I really love this Morphe palette. Definitely check it out. If it's still in stock, purchase it. You will not regret it. So I hope you guys liked this video, and I'll see you guys in my next video.